Oh, well, you know what? We're about to make things nice and sweet because Chef Tumi is here to show us all of our weekend favorites. Now, I don't know about you, Tumi, but I have a weakness for cake, ice cream, fudge, all of those sweet things, including caramel. And you're about to combine all of those delicious sweet things and turn it into one caramel fudge ice cream cake.
I have a weakness for all those things you mentioned and the weekend on top of that.
Oh, yes. We can't forget about the weekend, the most important 2 days of the week. There we go.
And I love the flavors that we're about to mix here. We're talking caramel. We're talking the vanilla in the ice cream. We're talking peanut butter. I love me some peanut butter. So why not combine all of that, not just into like a dessert, but into a dessert cake? We've got some Swiss roll, which is a signature South African thing. We've got some caramel ice cream. We've got some caramel fudge, and then we've got some toasted nuts as well as peanut butter. So I think what you can start doing, my darling, is to start layering the base for us.
Okay.
While I soften up our ice cream.
So I'm going to layer it with some of our Swiss roll.
And
let's get to that.
As you do that, we in essence are creating a base for our cake because you also do want it to have a bit of structure. You can use any other cake of your choice, but I mean, we're also trying to celebrate the weekend with South Africans here, and I think there's no other cake that screams South Africa like a Swiss roll.
Good old Swiss roll.
Good old Swiss roll. And all I'm doing here is just in essence loosening up the ice cream to make it easier for us to spread it onto that cake. And I know a lot of times people talk about ice cream cake and they can never find it. So I always figure make your own.
Make your own.
Buy some ice cream, buy some cake, buy some cookies, buy whatever flavors you actually like and build up your own cake. You can use a springform pan. You could use even a loaf tin and have a nice little loaf cake. It's completely up to you.
So can I tell you the first time I ever had ice cream cake, I was so disappointed because what we're making now is what I pictured ice cream cake to be. But the ice cream cake I had was literally just ice cream in the shape of a cake.
I know.
That's not an ice cream cake, that's just normal ice cream.
That's just ice cream in a square. And
exactly.
I know exactly what you mean because that was my experience as well. And I was like, no, but where's the cake part of the ice cream cake?
Thank you.
So it is good that we can now, over the years, indulge, but also come up with our own types of recipes and ways to make this ice cream cake your own, you know, add your own flavors there and stuff like that.
So what's the secret to really getting your ice cream nice and soft? Because you don't want it to get too soft, because this is going back into the freezer so it doesn't crystallize.
Yes.
So is it just a case of working it the way you've been doing?
Correct. And when you do use it, make sure you take it out at least about 10 to, let's say 20 minutes beforehand so you can actually still be able to stir it in and all of that. And then now we're going to spread a nice generous layer of our peanut butter. And this is something I enjoy. I enjoy peanut butter in a sandwich. I enjoy peanut butter in a smoothie. And so when you think about including it in your cake, I mean, that's another layer.
That is a winner. I mean, I snack on my peanut butter constantly where I have it with some apple. And sometimes when you're just so desperate for something sweet and you don't have anything sweet in the house, a teaspoon of peanut butter does the trick.
It definitely does the trick. My son also loves it. And I think that's one thing that I can confidently say I've handed over to him. I've handed over the reins for the peanut butter trophies, and he's also loving it. He enjoys it in his sandwich. And I think he would definitely love this as well. Just that touch of peanut butter with the caramel that comes from the cake, because we also have the cream that's coming from the Swiss roll as well.
So we're not going to give this to him for breakfast, but this is definitely something for dessert. When you send them off somewhere so you can burn off the energy elsewhere.
Apparently children get a sugar rush, but I think my child is a constant, he is the sugar rush.
Okay.
He constantly has the energy. So give this to him for breakfast, give this to him for lunch, it won't really matter because he's already on that level.
He's already got that level going. Well, if you want to get your hands on this delicious caramel fudge ice cream cake that we are making right now, we have the recipes and the steps on how to make it on our website. That's expressoshow.com. Chef Tumi here is putting on the final touches. Are we doing another layer?
We're going to do just one last layer.
One last layer. Okay, so we'll get cracking on that. But there is our beautiful ice cream cake. How long will we put this in the freezer for?
This can go in for another 4 to 5 hours just so it sets up.
Okay.
Safest bet, give it another overnight stay, and then you can enjoy and indulge with whoever wants.
So if you want to entertain tomorrow, make it today. If you want to entertain on Sunday, a good time is to make it tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, I'm going to add this up. We're finishing up our layers, but remember, this recipe is available for you at expressoshow.com.